This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. Hi all. So first of all, like, am I audible to all?
Yes, Kiran.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So coming to my experience, like, in total, I have 9+ years of experience, and that 9 years, like, 7 to 8 years into performance testing. And I have worked in a couple of tools like LoadRunner, Neoload, and OATS. So my most of my experience is in OATS. It happened to be because, like, I started using OATS in my second company when I was like a fourth year of my career. So from there I moved on to Oracle. So in Oracle, I was into performance, scalability, and reliability team. So since this is an Oracle proprietary tool, so I had to use this in my whole experience, in my whole career with Oracle. Okay, so currently I'm into service industry, so where we get a chance to work on multiple tools depending on the clients and technology that we get. Okay, so this is a snapshot of my experience. So can I have a quick, intro from each one of you who have joined here, starting with Sana?
So
Yeah, thank you.
just a couple of things, guys. Just a quick overall experience and why did you join? Why did you want to
Yeah,
learn oats? So these are the two things we would like to hear, guys. Yeah. Sorry, Sanai, to cut you out. Just like overall experience and why would you learn? Why would you want to learn oats? Only two
yeah,
things. Okay. Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, good morning, good evening. This is Mohammed Sano. Thank you, Kumar. Before I start anything, I'm going to say thank you, Kumar. Kumar is my hero. Kumar is my hero. He's my hero, actually.
Please carry on. Thank you.
So, like he did say, I'm currently working with Cognizant nationwide project, and my current project is actually OIPA. And initially, I worked with Infosys. I work with Agile. I work with TCS. Let me say, on so many projects. Like he did say, I actually want to know this tool and how it's being implemented, and maybe I take it forward from here. Because for now, we're actually battling how to actually settle down in this new environment. The current tool we are actually using is not actually handling what we expect to handle. Let me say what is expected to be handled. But if I actually understand this tool, maybe this is going to be one of the recommendations I'm going to make to the company. And I actually count on the trainer, Alice, to give her help, do whatever is actually necessary for us to be on board so that we actually take it forward from this point. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kumar, once again. Thank you, Kari.
Thank you, Sanai. The next one in the line, we have Rahul. Rahul, quickly tell a little bit about yourself, a couple of words, and then why would you want to learn the tool? Rahul?
Yeah, hi Kumar. Am I audible?
Yes, Rahul.
Uh, yeah, Kumar. First of all, thank you for arranging this particular course or this particular protocol in special. I'm working for TCS, having 4 years of experience. I haven't used this particular protocol and looking forward to learn this protocol from my end.
Sure. Thanks, Rahul. Thank you. Sai Anup?
Yeah, hello. Hello. I have total of 6 years of experience. But we are mostly with ALM Performance Center and ALM Quality Center Administration. We just like work with the troubleshooting part of LoadRunner region in administration perspective. So I want to just move into the total technological perspective instead of administration. I'm just like looking for exploring the possibilities. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sai. Wonderful. Thomas seems to be muted. It's fine. So, Kiran, we can get started now. So before we get started, guys, I want to quickly set the expectations. This is the demo session, not day one session. So Kiran will be picking up a topic on OATS. He will be showing you how the tool looks like, certain things, okay, on what will help you to evaluate the sessions, evaluate the trainer, and help you in making you take a decision whether you want to go ahead or not. But strictly, this is not day one. Don't think that we are starting with the day one. We are picking up some topics so that we will be able to evaluate. You will be able to evaluate this. Okay. On that note, we will get started, guys. So Kiran, it's
Yeah,
all up to you now. I will be on
yeah,
mute. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you so much, Kumar. Yeah. So to start with, to give a high-level introduction about this tool, like this tool was originally developed by Empiric System. Okay. So then later it got
Uh,
acquired by Oracle in 2008. So from there
Kiran,
onwards, like,
do you want to show the screen, please? Do you want to show the screen? Share the screen.
okay,
Is
fine.
there anything that you want to share?
No,
Yeah.
so currently I don't have anything to share. I'll bring it up when
Okay.
when I'm okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
from
Okay.
2008 onwards, it's with Oracle, and they've been releasing new features yearly or like that. So current version, the latest version is 13.3. Okay. So to start with, let me share my screen now. So is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, Kiran. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so first let's see like what is OATS like. OATS is a fully integrated solution to ensure application quality and performance. Okay, so it comes with three separately licensed products. So the three products are OpenScript, second one is Oracle Load Test, and last is Oracle Test Manager. So OpenScript, they have named it so
Kiran,
because
sorry to disturb you. Can you do a
yeah.
full screen so that we'll have a better idea? Some of them will be joining from mobiles as well. So can you do a
Is
full
it
screen?
okay?
Yeah,
Is it
thank
better
you.
now?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, better.
fine. Okay, so starting with OpenScript, see, it is named so because it was initially called as Oracle Functional Testing OFT, and they also call it as OpenScript because it does both functional scripting as well as load test scripts. Okay, so this is a scripting platform. Where the script will be built, okay, and then moved on to Oracle Load Test. To compare this with history product, LoadRunner, so OpenScript can be, it's equivalent to Vugen, okay, but Vugen can't be used to develop functional scripts, but here OpenScript can do. And Oracle Load Test is equivalent to the controller, and Test Manager can be compared with HP ALM. Okay, so in this course we'll mainly focus on these two components, that is Oracle OpenScript and Oracle Load Test. Okay. So this OpenScript, this scripting platform comes with accelerators for, mainly for Oracle packaged applications. So this can be used to script all, any web application, whatever application, if it is running on a web browser, but it becomes more easy to use it on Oracle packaged applications. For example, if you take CBill and GD Edwards and all. So, if at all you have done correlations to it, like we'll understand the pain of doing, creating a load test scripts for that, because there'll be lot many correlations. With dynamic left and right boundaries. So, in this tool, if at all we use this, so it comes with an accelerator for all such protocols. so which eases the effort of scripting. Okay, so this is one of the key feature to pick this tool for your projects. So OpenScript is a, GUI application. So let me bring up the application. I mean, just to show you. So this is how the tool looks, the OpenScript. So it's a GUI-based application built on top of Eclipse. So if you guys are comfortable, I mean, who've got expertise in using Eclipse, you can flip the UI to Eclipse mode and extend the scripts using I mean, Java code. Okay, so even here, like you have got the tree view and Java code view. So this is the tree view that gets I mean, which gives the graphical representation of the recordings, and this is the Java code which gets written at the background. Okay, and as I told you, like when you switch to developer perspective, like this is the Eclipse mode. Okay, but to do most of the work, I mean, I think like 90 to 95% of the work can be done in the normal mode, that is a test perspective mode. We don't have to use the Eclipse mode. Okay, and and this OpenScript is integrated with Oracle load test as well as Oracle test manager. Like as I said before, like test manager will take care of the test management process, and Oracle load test will do the load testing part. I mean, to start with the load testing, so first we need to develop a script, and this is the scripting platform to do it. So as I said before, like this tool does both functional testing and load testing. So let's understand like how it can do. I mean both. I mean where it will fit in. Okay. So see, to record any application, I mean the normal flow would be like a user opens a browser, like in browser they do some actions, so that will be converted into HTTP request, and then it will hit the application server, right? Now where does this OpenScript fit in? Okay, so when we come to this functional testing part, so it will replaces the user. Okay, wherein it will send the GUI commands to the browser, and browser will take care the remaining part, like click button or enter text, clear text, set password, like this. Okay, but when it comes to load test automation, I mean scripting, so as any other tool does, so this script also does the automation by in the protocol level. So the OpenScript fits, I mean it replaces the browser itself. So whatever browser I mean it's converting the GUI command into a HTTP request, no? So the same thing this tool also does. I mean, so whatever actions you do, so in the background it will be converted to HTTP request and send to the application server, no? So same thing will be done by the OpenScript. So these two, I mean, the key points, I mean, just to iterate. So for functional testing, it replaces the user, and for the load testing, it replaces the browser. Okay. So load test scripts are lighter. I mean, obviously, because they don't have to carry browser. Okay. So now coming to load testing scripts, I mean script generation, like how the recording works is, see, whenever we start recording, it fires up a proxy recorder, and whatever request that is going through the proxy recorder, it'll record, it'll then convert into APIs like this. Okay, it is very much similar to what Fiddler and Wireshark does. Okay, so it records all the HTTP requests sent, and then it will be written down as the commands as you are seeing here. Okay, So this is about OpenScript, and so when we fully install this Oracle application testing suite, I mean it's called as testing suite because it comes with many components. Okay, like Oracle application test server, Oracle and a DB database server, and an agent. So let me show you the architecture.
So, Kiran, you will be showing us how to record the script, right? A
Yes,
sample
yes,
recording.
yes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And
So this is
also,
the Oracle.
wherever possible, if you can write it down certain points on the notepad, it will be easy. For example, like
Okay.
you're saying that there are multiple components, right? So maybe you can
Mm-hmm.
write those components in a notepad so that we get more clarity. As you speak, you can write
Okay.
it down. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Fine.
Going forward, something like that, something important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
we'll
kind of
start with
goes
this
into
only. Yeah.
the mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll start with this only. So as I said, like when we install this OATS in a full mode. Okay, not the custom mode. So we get three components installed. So one is ATS server, which is WebLogic. One is ATS DB. So this DB could be Enterprise Edition or Express Edition. So with the package, it comes with Express Edition. I mean, which will be light. But if you want to do full-fledged testing, I mean, with thousands of users, then you'll have to go with Enterprise Edition, which is again a license bound. Okay. And lastly, the ATS agent. So in this slide, you can see so OLT server has got the controller. The controller is very much similar to the HP controller, and it has also got a component called OLT server stat. So this module is used to measure the performance metrics of the systems where the test is performed. Okay, so you can configure it to monitor DB system, application or web server, and also OSs like Linux or Windows. Okay, so this OLT server is connected to database, and it's again connected with agents. So agents are the ones which generates virtual users. So agents will pick up the script and gives it to virtual users, and they will run the scripts to produce load on the system. Okay, so this is the high level architecture of how the OLT looks. Okay, so the key feature is this one, like it has got accelerators for different Oracle packaged applications. I mean, all these accelerators are again built on a basic web HTTP protocol only, but uh, so it can support many applications that, I mean, any application that can run on a web server. Okay, so when we install this OATS, it comes with a sample application. So it's called the metric. Yeah, so this is sample application that comes with. So to show you like how the recording works, okay, so I can start with a new script. So when we start with a new script, you can see here, so it gives you option like both functional testing and the load testing. So apart from this, there are some other general testing like web services, database testing, etc. Okay, so our interest in this course will be on Oracle, I mean load testing. Okay, so let me pick up this protocol web HTTP and give a name. So what I want to show is like when we start with recording, right? So even this supports three browsers, Firefox, Chrome, and IE. So as of now, I have set it to Firefox. So whenever we click on record icon, so it starts up a browser. So one thing you want to know, you have to notice.
Kiran, can I ask a quick question
Yeah, please.
to know like how it is advantageous than LoadRunner? Like, is there other advantages that LoadRunner cannot perform and only this can do that?
See, advantages meaning, as I said in the start, like it is more advantageous when you start using it for Oracle packaged applications. Okay, for see here. Okay, now let me start with a new script and I'll show you. So, okay, so if you're seeing here, so it has got I mean, they have got the accelerators for these protocols. I mean, for especially for Oracle packaged applications. So it could be GD Edwards, Siebel, PeopleSoft, and all. So correlation becomes much more easier when compared to Fusion. So this is one advantage when you're using with Oracle applications. Okay, so remaining things I think it's more or less same. So what every other tool does, so this tool also does same thing. Okay, so this mainly advantages for Oracle applications.
So, Kiran, what about SAP? So, SAP is same whether we do it with OATS or we do it with
No, SAP,
LoadRunner?
SAP, I don't think they prefer OATS for SAP.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
because here, I mean, for SAP, you can use maximum like web HTTP protocol only, and again you will land into many correlation issues. Okay, so this is mainly recommended for Oracle applications, Kumar.
Okay. And uh, uh, and when we're talking about advantages, there is one obvious advantage, which is in terms of commercials. So I believe the
Yeah,
Oracle application testing suite is much, much, much cheaper as compared
cheaper.
to
Yes,
LoadRunner. Yeah,
exactly.
very, very cheap. So in
Yeah.
terms of buying the virtual users, and obviously as the name suggests, it's Oracle application testing suite. So
Mm.
for the Oracle apps, probably this is the best performance testing tool. It
Yeah.
becomes easy, as Kiran said. And also, can you tell me, Kiran, a couple of words on the accelerator part as to I mean, you have been mentioning when you said advantage is the accelerator, right? So just can you give me a quick overview as to how this accelerator helps, or what is this accelerator to the audience?
Okay, see, it's all about the correlations. Um, okay, Anup is the one who asked, right?
It's Rahul.
Okay, yeah, Rahul. So it's about the correlations only. They have got the libraries which will do the pre-correlation. See, even if you use Fusion with SAP protocol or any other protocol, no, so it's all about extending your script uh, to capture the dynamic variables. Okay, so it comes with predefined set of correlation rules in a library, so which will ease the effort of scripting. So here, so for Oracle packaged applications, there will be certain rules, so which will be very difficult if you simply follow this left and right boundary correlation, or I mean, even if you are using flags and all in Fusion, but here since it comes with a predefined rule, it becomes very easy. And I myself have used it on Siebel application and JD Edwards. So in both cases, it was very smooth application. I mean, the scripting phase.
Okay, so we can summarize as this tool is best in terms of handling Oracle applications, JD Edwards, and Siebel, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so I have
and
done
I mean,
Siebel.
you have a few other I mean applications as well, like PeopleSoft, Hyperion, and all. But I have used it on Siebel and JD Edwards, and it was very smooth. I mean, the face was very smooth.
Okay, so I have used LoadRunner on Siebel, and it becomes really tough in terms of creating the script. Typically, there is a thing among LoadRunner experts that you can get any project, is still you can survive, but if you get a Siebel project, it becomes
Hmm.
really difficult. So that's what they say. So okay, so this tool is will make that life easy if it's a Siebel application. Then in that
Yes,
case,
yes, yes, yes.
okay.
Like as you
So
rightly
is any
said, Kumar, like
manipulation?
Siebel is very hectic. I mean, the correlation thing is very hectic. So I have tried it initially on LoadRunner, and then they only, I mean, the onshore team suggested us to use OATS. So
Okay.
that is how I could compare and come to a conclusion that this was very good.
Okay. So if any
Hello.
managers out there who is doing the compatibility and they have to do performance testing on Siebel, maybe as a part of your selection process, tool evaluation process, you should consider OATS as well. Just for the
Yeah,
people
you
who
can
are looking,
definitely try it.
listening the
Yes.
videos now or the recorded videos. Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Rahul.
Yeah. No, this is Mohammed Sano. I have questions. Um, some people, well, not some people, maybe some guys may want, when we say Oracle application, we don't want to assume. So what is Oracle application? We don't want to assume for anybody here. What is Oracle? Let me say Oracle application. That is question one. And question two, I think OATS is actually like Vuegen. So this is my first time to actually hear this kind of technology. Do we
Mhm.
have so many protocols in this OATS? Like in Vuegen, we have a whole lot of protocols. So is there any, or is it a protocol by itself, or it has got a whole lot of protocols in it, which we're going to use for scripting, stuff like that? This is my question.
Okay. Okay. Sana, so to answer your two questions, so the first thing is like what are Oracle applications, right? See, it is I mean very simple. Like applications developed or released by Oracle will be termed as Oracle applications. Okay, so the examples I can quote as JD Edwards, Siebel, PeopleSoft. Okay. And coming to your second question, like OATS itself is a protocol, or it comes with bundle of protocol. No, OATS itself is not a protocol; it's a tool. Okay, and like Vuegen and I mean when compared with HP LoadRunner, like how it has got many components like Vuegen controller and all. So here also you have got components like OpenScript and OLT. So OpenScript, okay, how many protocols it comes with? So it is not that vast when compared to Vusion. I'm sorry. So you can see here like how many protocols it is having. So if you see here, it is majorly focusing on Oracle applications. Sana?
Yeah, so how many of those protocols we're going to make use of, if I may ask? Is it going to be only web HTTP? Are we going to treat anything related to Oracle
See,
CBAN?
yes, that's what. So if you're testing Siebel application, then you'll have to use Oracle Siebel. If you're testing JD Edwards, then you can make use of JD Edwards Enterprise one. So these are different protocols that you can make use of. So it solely depends on the application your client has. Okay, so and these are all big enterprise applications. Okay, and that's the reason like they've got too many complex correlation. It's very much similar to SAP, like how SAP is difficult to correlate using simple web HTTP protocol. So same with Oracle applications. I mean, with using web HTTP alone, it is very difficult.
So how many of those protocols you're gonna make use of? You're gonna teach us, or you're gonna make them all? Is it gonna be only 1, 2, 3?
See, no. So here I will I'll show you to use the web HTTP protocol because I don't have these applications in my local or where I can connect to and show you the recordings. But this since this tool is coming with the sample application, which is a web HTTP application, so I'll be demonstrating this tool using web HTTP protocol.
So, Kiran, let me ask you one question here, okay, on behalf of Sanay, to make the things easy for Sanay. So, in the
Okay.
class, we will demonstrate web HTTP HTML, right? Now,
Yes.
let's say in
Yes.
the real world, the whole purpose of using this is for maybe a Siebel or PeopleSoft or maybe, the Oracle apps itself, okay? So, how
Yeah.
different it is to make a script on HTTP and let's say Siebel? I mean, once you learn HTTP, it's straightforward that you can start using this in PeopleSoft or Siebel, or it is way different. So this
No.
question is coming from the background that if you're in the load runner, let's say you're using a web HTTP protocol to per se you're using a web service, a true client. Okay, these are two different things. Completely like the way you create the scripts in HTTP is totally different from the way you create it in true client. So
Okay.
in that kind of background, I had to ask this question so that
Okay.
we can convince Tanay as to like learn this so that that will be easy as
Yeah, I mean, to answer Sana and others question, so it is not required that we need to learn this tool only for Siebel or Oracle application. So to start with, we can learn with Web HTTP, and that will give a fair idea of creating scripts. So the main thing is we need to know how to use this tool. Okay, so then a selection of protocol, it all depends on the project, and it's not very much particular. I mean, and to answer Kumar's point, like, is it very much different? I mean, protocol to protocol, like Web HTTP to True Client? No. So here, as I showed you in the in this slide, okay, so the accelerators are all built on top of web HTTP protocol itself. Okay, so all will be recording HTTP requests only, and only once they're recorded, so I mean, it's all about applying the correlation rules. Okay, and those rules are put in separate. I mean, they're imported or they exported into this tool in a different files. Okay, let me show you here. Here, so when we open, I mean, when we use this for web HTTP, see, these are the things that comes, I mean, these are the rules it has for web HTTP correlations. Okay, so it could be JSession ID, cookie headers, timestamp, so view state ID, etc. Okay, but when it comes to Siebel, so these are the rules. Okay, see, so these rules never, I mean, it's very hard to do it using web HTTP. So since these are it comes to the predefined library, it becomes easy. But the recording, the way you record a script or way you apply the correlation rule, it's 100% similar. Okay,
well.
it's
Okay.
just a tool which
So,
which does the hard work for you. That's it.
right, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Kiran. So, Sanay, to summarize what Kiran has said, you learn one protocol and you will be able to do all the other protocols. So
Yes.
yes, so since it is same, we will be demonstrating only HTTP in the class, and in the real world when you had to work with other things like Siebel or PeopleSoft, you can use this knowledge and use that. Maybe 99% it's the same thing. There's 1% which is different. It's all about applying the rules or selecting the right protocol and applying the rules. Everything else is same in terms of recording, in terms of script generation and all that. It's about just the correlation rules which is different. So Kiran, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, you are very much right, Kumar. So as I've been telling, like I mean, the tool usage will be very much same. It will be 100% same to all the protocols. Okay, it is not like I mean, you're recording browser actions. I mean, you're replacing the user, like how you do in True Client protocol. Here, it's all about HTTP recording only. So it remains same. The process remains same for any protocol. Only the I mean, applying rule, that's the correlation is different, and that will be handled by tool. Okay, so you don't have to do any extra work or any different work when you work in different protocols.
Sanay, uh, can we consider the question is answered?
Yeah, the question actually is answered, but I would actually love him to help us on one thing. If we're not gonna do anything relating to or related to Sybil, please, after treating HTTP HTML protocol, you want to actually help us videos on Sybil that we're going to look at least know how it is being applied. If that one you do that, that one will be really helpful to us. Please, at least 2-3 videos how to handle Sybil. If it is from any website, or maybe you can actually refer us, which we can look at it to actually see how correlation or other stuff are being handled using that particular protocol after treating HTTP HTML. Please.
Uh, so Kumar. Sir, I mean, just to give you additional information, see, these are the rules I was saying. Okay, I mean, these are the accelerators. So every correlation thing, I mean, they have defined a rule and they've also told where to apply. Okay, so whenever we do I mean, normal web HTTP correlations, it'll be like applying in all locations or in whole of the page. Okay, but since this product is from Oracle and they know where to apply correlation and I mean which place, so they have defined it and also they've told where to apply. Okay, to specify to a specific location like this. So these are the rules. I mean, which will be very difficult. I mean, doing using a web HTTP protocol. But again, I'm emphasizing the protocol usage will be, or the tool usage will be same for any protocol. So it is a tool that will be doing the work. Sana, are we good?
Yeah, we are. We are.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And see, we can apply this correlation in two places. One is like while recording the script itself, and second thing is after recording the script. Okay, so the preferred method is to apply correlation once a script is generated. Okay, so that is when you'll have the ability to select, I mean, which rule to apply. I mean, or the yeah. So whether you can apply only HTTP rules or you need to apply Sybil rules and all. So that flexibility is there. So and at whatever point, if you think you have messed up with the script, you can always roll back using a feature called like revert all navigations to record it. So let's develop a very basic script, okay, which will show you how to record and do a basic correlation. Okay. So this is a new button. So this will show you a list of protocol it supports. So we are starting with web HTTP protocol. So name your script. So if you want, you can select the browser, I mean which browser to use. So for now I'm using Firefox. It has got two other options like IE and Chrome. So for now I'm using Firefox. Okay, so before starting the recording, I'll show you what will be the proxy set by default, okay, as a browser. See, if you see now, so there is no proxy set, okay. But as soon as you start recording, it sets a proxy recorder. Here, so this is a proxy recorder that the tool has set. So whatever communication happening in this port, it will be captured by the tool and written down into API commands. Okay. So this called the floating toolbar. Okay. So where you can, I mean, which you can use to define step groups. So transaction names are called step groups here. So I'm writing a transaction name called launch.
Using the floating toolbar, excuse me, is there any, can you please point us any icon for comments, please?
Can you come again, Sana?
Any icon, can you point us any icon for comments? Like I just want to make a comment. I don't want to insert any transaction yet until after my script is recorded.
Yeah. So this is the one which you can use, add message. Okay. So
Okay,
it will be
thank you.
placed just before the request. Okay. Yeah. So we have defined. Yeah. So let's define a new transaction name to login. Okay. And now we record summary. And now log out. So while recording, one tip is like do it very slowly so that all the things on page gets loaded up. Okay. So once you're done with the recording, you can click on stop icon. So this will close the browser. So we are saving the script. So these are the unwanted requests. Okay, that is coming from the browser, which we can delete. Okay, I mean, we can even set this in URL filters, but I'm just, since it was only one, I'm doing it manual. Okay. So this open script, I mean, GUI, let me explain. So it has got script view. I mean, in this script portion, it has got tree view, Java code view. So Java code is nothing but the code written for that particular request. Okay. And assets are the ones which you're going to add. I mean, like data banks, jar files. If and if you're creating a script using a script template, then that will come here. So data banks, I mean, for parameterization, if you are using any data files, so that'll have to be added here and then need to be called in script. So for every request, I mean, we are doing, so it'll record it'll take the snapshot, I mean, screenshot, the browser view, the HTML response, header, and web actions. So mainly we'll be using HTML response to do the correlations, and the last one is the results window. I mean, this window has got console view. Whenever the script is running, so it will show you the real time, like what is happening with the script, and results will show you for each request during the playback what was the response. So those things and all is there. So let me play it back as it is without any correlations. Okay. Okay. The script has failed because invalid HTTP response, and that is obviously because of no correlation. The same request has been sent for the second login, and that is where the error has occurred. And one more key feature, or the salient feature I can see in this OATS is there is I mean, similarity, compute similarity a window. I mean, which is available now in NeoLoad. So that was there. That is there in OATS. Okay, so it was there much before. So here it gives you similarity of the recorded response and the played back response for each request. Okay, suppose you have recorded some 100 requests. Okay, and if you have not put any text checks or content checks, okay, and your script has failed in 95th step. Okay, so actually the script would have failed on like 60th request only, but the invalid response, the 500 response, is only considered as the failed response. So that would have occurred on 95th step, but it will be very difficult to find from where the script has failed. So in that case, you can simply click on this compute similarity feature, so that it will show the differences. Like, see, if it is more than like 60%, I mean, if the similarity is only 60% or 70%, then you can suspect, okay, there's a change in the response. Okay, so in coming back to this one, so if you see here, the launch page is 100% similar. So we have a comparison window, like it compares both. I mean, it shows the response of both recorded and the playback version. So the similarity is 100%, and getting started is also around 98%. And but the login page is only 2%, because the error has occurred in this page due to the correlation. So let me show you how do we correlate here. So let me do a first manual correlation.
Can we get rid of this OpenScript toolbar? Please, is there any way we can cross it and remove it?
Okay, fine. Yeah. So see, in this tree view, see, most of, see, 80% or 90%. Yes, Sana?
Yeah, Kerry, I didn't cut you off. Is there any way you can actually give us the equivalent of those different panes in any other tools like LoadRunner? Because we are seeing the test pane, we are seeing the details pane, we are seeing the other pane that is actually down here. Is there any way you can actually show the equivalent in LoadRunner or any other popular tool, so that would be really fine for us, those different panes?
So you mean to say, like, I need to show you the difference using the LoadRunner Vusion in parallel when I'm using this OATS?
No. I just want to know. Now we are seeing the details pane. What is the equivalent of this details pane when it comes to LoadRunner, which pane in LoadRunner that is equivalent to details pane, and which pane in LoadRunner that is equivalent to the test pane, where we have the run stuff like that.
Sana, to answer you, it is like snapshot. Maybe it is snapshot. Snapshot in load Vusion.
Oh,
Yeah, but okay, yeah.
See,
Okay.
these are the only things I mean available in OATS. I've not used much in the Vusion, okay, but whatever available, it has been turned on.
Kiran,
So for yeah,
one thing like Meadow or Sana was asking like the particular screen that you are showing details, right? In Vusion it is like snapshot. You have text.
okay.
Sana, to answer you, it is like text view and HTTP code view, right? In Vusion, it is the same, I think.
Okay, okay.
So,
Okay,
Sana,
I think Sana,
Sana,
you're asking this OpenScript, the layout, right? I mean, how you compare the Vusion layout with the OpenScript layout. Am I right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. See, whatever recordings you do, right, in Vusion, so where you can see the C code, so that you can that is this view, okay. So where here you are getting an additional view, the graphical screen, graphical view, that is the tree view. So your C code view can be compared with this one, okay. So the underlying code is the Java here, where in Vusion it is C, okay. And coming to the details pane, so there you can see many windows like snapshot, recording log, so those things, right? So here it is split into two. So on the right hand side, for every request you will see the corresponding browser view, HTML response, headers, and other web actions wherever it's applicable, okay. And results, it is saved here. So in Vusion you have I think you have to mention it separately, to record the response into a different file, but here with every for every execution it records the response. So you can compare, even if you do some 5 executions in this OpenScript, so you will have responses recorded for all 5 execution.
Good. Thank you.
Okay.
so Sana, as we play around with the tool going forward, you get more comfort level, and you will be able to you will be able to compare it with the Vusion. But as you can see, the layout is more or less like a Vusion on the left hand side, wherein you have the user in it and run and user end. That's what we are
Yeah.
seeing on the left hand side, but here they're calling it as a run. Okay. And on the right hand side, the pane where you actually see the script, here also you are able to see the script, but it seems to be in Java, and then in Vusion we have it in test script language or C.
C code.
And
Yeah.
at the bottom, it is more like a log. The only thing is you have a tree view as well. But other than that, you have the log and the snapshot view and the other things. So yes, more or less, it is like Vusion with minor changes. But as you play around with the tool and create the scripts and all that, right, you get more comfort level. But I know where you are coming from, Chana. So you want to compare with the popular tool so that you can right away get the understanding. But it takes a little bit of time and a little bit of spending the time on the tool to understand, how it works. But with time, you get the comfort levels.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I wanted to bring that up again because if, for example, I want my script to log in only once and I want to perform
Oh,
so
yeah.
many actions and I
Yes,
want
Anna.
to
So
log
this tool is,
to,
yeah,
okay.
sorry to cut you. So even,
Mhm.
so here also same logic works. So whatever code you put in initialize section, it will get executed only during the start. And whatever code all the recordings you put in run, so there you can iterate as many times you want, and finish section will get executed only during the last iteration, during the
Correct.
logout.
Clear. Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, as we move on, right, with the actual session, like I'm gonna explain like each section, every I mean every button or every option this tool has. So that is where you will get a hold of this tool. Okay. Okay. So okay, see here, the correlation was already selected, I think. So that is why you can see here solve regular expression code which has been put after this request. So let's revert this to a recorded state, okay, and then do a manual correlation. See here, so this is the this is one view state ID which we'll have to correlate for every request. You can see the view state ID, and they are different from the previous one. So here it is ending with 155 and here it is 965, and here it is ending with 566. So let's, yeah, okay, so let's pick this one.
So, Kiran, let's not get into the correlation and all that in this session. We have a
Okay,
lot of
fine, yeah,
sessions wherein we can cover one by one. So,
okay, fine,
just
sure,
show us how to play back, even though if it is with errors. Okay.
okay, yeah. Yeah, so this is how you play back the script. I mean, once the script is generated and it is there in your open script, so you just have to open. I mean, open folder icon is there, so you'll have to choose which script you want to play back. So once selecting, you can click on this play icon. So the script starts. I mean, it gets executed, and the results are recorded. Okay, for every execution you do, the responses will get recorded. So even when you, if you come back after a week, so once you open the script, your responses for that particular execution will still be available for you to review. Okay.
And when you're playing back, will we be able to see the application as we play back? Is that a possibility?
I
Uh,
think in Vusion you have some what is that viewer
runtime
called?
viewer.
Runtime
Runtime
viewer.
viewer.
Okay, so that runtime viewer is not there, but you have the snapshot captured for every request.
Okay. So we will be able to see the snapshot once you play back, so that you know where it went wrong. If there is any correlation issues and all.
Yes, yes, yes. So this is a browser snapshot that has got captured. Okay, so if you see here.
So guys,
Okay.
the session might look little faster because we try to record and play back in this 1 hour session we wanted to show. But once the regular sessions would start, it will be little slower than this, and we'll be going
Yes.
nice and slow and helping you with each concepts, and we'll be giving certain assignments as well. And the tool, one more thing, tool, Kiran, we will help them install the tool as well, right? It's
Yes, yes.
available
So
for free.
installation is covered.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
installation is a challenge itself, to be very frank. So, but I'll help you in that. Okay.
Okay. And it comes with 50 users for playing around with?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the tool comes with 50 free users, and installation, which is the very, very difficult task, is also covered as a part of the course. Okay. We will provide the tool. And then yeah, it's over to you, Kiran. So and one more thing, I'm leaving the session. Before I leave, I would like to ask, in case if you like the session, right? So for payments or other things, you can contact me. The sessions will be 5 days, 4 to 5 days a week, the same time, 1 hour before. So we have started at India time 8 o'clock. So the regular sessions will be at 7 o'clock. So if you are in US, the session right now is started at 9:30 p.m. EST, but it will start at 8:30 p.m. EST, and weekly 4 to 5 sessions depending on the trainer's availability. But we'll try to take minimum 4 sessions. So every
Yeah.
day 1 hour to 1.5 hour, and total 20 to 25 hours of training will be there. Maybe more depending on the questions and all that. And every session gets recorded, guys. Every single session gets recorded, just like we are doing today. And we will give the recorded session to you so that you can practice it, play around, and refer to it any number of times. And it's a lifetime access. and these recorded videos comes totally free of cost for you. Okay, so
Yep.
this is what I have to tell, and yeah, you
And
can contact me on the Google Chrome, or you can directly message me on. So Kiran, can you show my phone number
yes, okay.
on the website?
So, okay. Before that, I mean, the course outline is already put up in the Isha Training Solutions website. So these are things that gonna be covered for this course.
So Kiran,
Yes.
the course content at least on the high level, on the chapter wise, and let's see the consensus with the class. And Kiran will show you the phone number as well, just in case you don't have it. You can WhatsApp
Hmm.
me or call me. I'm
Yeah.
cutting off right now because I have another meeting. So Kiran, just go through the course content
Yes. Yes.
section by section and get the
Yeah.
consensus if they want to add something. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll be leaving. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Kumar.
If I may ask, with regards to the tools, is there any limited time to actually use the tool, or is it going to be free version, or how long does it take once the tool is downloaded? Do we have any?
No, once it is downloaded, there is no time limit like what NeoLoad gives. I mean, NeoLoad, I think it's 1 year, but in LoadRunner it is like 50 users continuously. So same here also, you get unlimited license for 50 use. I mean, for up to 50 users. But if you want to do any product testing with more realistic load, like thousands, I mean, more than 50 users, so you'll have to always reach out to Oracle to get the licenses.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. So just to go over the course outline, so this is what I'll be covering, like OATS products. I mean, as I showed in a high level today, so I will be going in detail. So how to install this on your computer, and how to start the sample application that comes pre-installed, okay, in the WebLogic server, and creating test scripts with the open script. I mean, how to customize it, like doing correlations, parameterization. So parameterization using a basic variable, and setting up a data file. And one more thing is we can pull values directly from a database. Okay, so that is one more good feature here. So suppose you have any scenario, like every time the data is getting consumed. Okay, so the next time you don't want to, I mean, your script doesn't want to fail because the data is not available in the DB. Okay, so in that case, you can directly set the parameter to get the value from the database itself. So I mean, I'll be showing like how to do that, and correlating the scripts, running, I mean, then using Oracle load test component to perform load tests and analyzing the results, different tabs, different graphs available in that, and lastly, and administering the Oracle application testing suite. So this will take very less weightage will be given to this, because this is more into management. Okay, so this is all about like provisioning the user access, who will be using this tool, or I mean, if at all you are setting up a whole test lifecycle management, so then this component can be used to give permission to users, and set roles and responsibility to different users. Okay, so this is the course outline. So please reach out to Kumar on this number. So just to spell out, it is 801-995-2427. Okay, so we'll be starting this course soon, and as Kumar said, we'll have 4 to 5 classes per week. So I'll try to cover in 4 weeks, and also address all your queries. I mean, with whatever components are in the phase you have.
Okay. And also, guys, sorry, whoever is attending the course, can you please leave the phone numbers on the chat window? That will help us to, if possible, follow up with you. Okay. In case if you're not there in the group, the WhatsApp group, and you're joining it because you got the link from somewhere, please leave your phone number on the chat window. If you're already there on the WhatsApp group, it is fine. We'll take it from there. Thank you.
So I think we are good for today. Um,
Thank you. Thank you, Kiran. Thank you so much for taking the time out. And everybody out there who is attending, thank you so much for taking your time and came to the class to evaluate. You can give me the feedback as well. And if you have any further questions, here is the time to ask. So, Kiran, we will be there for a couple of minutes so that
Okay,
the
sure.
people can
Yeah.
take some time to think over, and then if they have any questions, they can post it. And you can stop the recording, Kiran.
Sure. Okay.